Hello Focus 24 fam. We all must have heard about the role of IMF, which is International Monetary Fund, in stabilizing the economies of the world. However, in some way or the other, one question which bothers every student at all the times is, from where does IMF get its money? Today's video is going to be an effort to explore how and from where does IMF gets its money so as to lend it to other countries. Dear students, the IMF's financial resources mainly come from the money that countries pay as their capital subscription or quotas when they become its members. Each member of the IMF is assigned a quota based broadly on its relative position in the world economy. Countries can then borrow from this pool when they fall into financial difficulty. As the size of each quota is determined by the size of each member's economy, the quota in turn determines the weight each country has within the IMF and hence its voting rights, as well as how much financing it can receive from the IMF. The larger the country, the larger its contribution. Thus, United States contributes 17.44%, while the Seychelles Islands contribute a modest 0.005%. Because the IMF lends its money with strings attached in the form of its rules and regulations, many people and organizations are vehemently opposed to its activities. Opposing groups claim that structural adjustment is an undemocratic and inhuman means of loaning funds to countries facing economic failure. Debtor countries to the IMF are often faced with having to put financial concerns ahead of social ones. Thus, by being required to open up their economies to foreign investment, privatize public enterprises, and cut government spendings, these countries suffer an inability to properly fund their education and health programs. Moreover, corporations can exploit the situations by taking advantage of local cheap labor while showing no regard for the environment. The oppositional groups say that locally cultivated programs with a more grassroots approach towards the development would provide a greater relief to these countries. Critics of the IMF say that as it stands now, the IMF is only deepening the rift between the wealthy and the poor nations of the world. What's your opinion about IMF? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments down below. See you soon.